Buildings are becoming taller and cities are getting bigger worldwide, making previously unthinkable accomplishments conceivable. The sky, one's imagination, and the modest money issue seem to be the only boundaries. Until the next biggest, most costly project comes up, we count down from the astounding budgets to the incomparable. Before we move on, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and turn the post notification on. DUBAILAND, UAE, $64 billion. At $64 billion when it was first planned in 2003, DUBAILAND was by far the most ambitious and pricey recreational complex ever considered. Theme parks, science attractions, and enormous hotels, the largest of which is rumored to have 6,500 rooms, are planned for DUBAILAND, which is scheduled to open in 2025. Since it was first announced, it has been scaled back due to the recession. DUBAILAND's funding dropped from $64 billion to $55 billion. Tatweer is the owner of DUBAILAND, a recreation area being constructed in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The $64.3 billion project was one of the most expensive recreational complexes ever proposed when it was first unveiled in 2003, but it has suffered significantly from the global recession and Dubai's financial problems. The development was suspended in 2008, but picked back up in the middle of 2013. Six Flags and Tatweer formed a strategic partnership to develop the 5 million square foot Six Flags DUBAILAND theme park on March 4, 2008. Tatweer announced the opening of Free DUBAILAND on May 1, 2008. Free DUBAILAND will have 2,600 hotel rooms altogether, as well as retail stores, restaurants, and bars, as well as a variety of entertainment events. 17 rides and attractions will be present on the 4,500,000 square foot property. Additionally, it'll have 9 retail spaces, totaling 30,000 square feet. Over 40,000 square feet will be constructed, housing 40 food and beverage establishments, including carts selling light snacks. To create a Legoland theme park in DUBAILAnd, more than 40 interactive rides, shows, and attractions will be included in the project, which will cost 912 million dirhams and take up a total of 3 million square feet. It is designed for families with kids between 2 and 12. At this period, Tatweer was replaced as the owner of DUBAILAND by Dubai Properties Group. Six Flags and DreamWorks, two American companies, abandoned their projects after losing interest in the location. According to Dubai Properties Group, the Mudon residential community project was revived in September 2012 with a projected completion date of about 18 months. Beginning in January 2013, work on the property restarted, and the 72,000 square meters Dubai Miracle Gardens opened at the beginning of March. 2015 saw the opening of the nearby 2,600 square meters Dubai Butterfly Garden. Legoland Dubai debuted in October 2016 at Dubai Parks and Resorts, 35 kilometers from DUBAILAND. Motion Gate Dubai, including DreamWorks attractions, debuted in Dubai Parks and Resorts in December 2016. California High-Speed Rail USA, $68.4 billion. California High-Speed Rail, or CHSR, is a high-speed rail system that is being built in the U.S. state of California with public funding. It'll provide a one-seat ride between Union Station and San Francisco in 2 hours and 40 minutes, covering a distance of 380 miles, connecting the Anaheim Regional Transportation Intermodal Center in Anaheim and Union Station in downtown Los Angeles with a Salesforce Transit Center in San Francisco via the Central Valley at 610 kilometers. Future extensions are intended to connect north to Sacramento and south across the Inland Empire to stations in San Diego County. As funding becomes available, it'll be deployed in several self-sustaining portions. The cost of building California's bullet train is estimated at $68.4 billion, but it's conceivable that this massive expense will go up even further. In the future, California High-Speed Rail intends to run between San Jose and Burbank entirely on dedicated, grade-separated tracks with top speeds of up to 220 miles per hour. A blended system will combine local trains with those between San Francisco, San Jose, Los Angeles, and Anaheim. Through the California High-Speed Rail Authority, since the Southern Pacific Railroad San Joaquin Daylight service between the cities was discontinued in 1971, the Bakersfield to Los Angeles leg would represent the first instance of a direct passenger train route between the cities. The CHSRA was created by a law passed by the California State Legislature and tasked with outlining a speed rail plan for the electorate. After the presentation, voters supported Proposition 1A, and it was given a $9 billion bond to start building the first leg of the network. South North Water Transfer Project China, $78 billion. The South North Water Transfer Project is one of the most daunting engineering projects ever. The government wants to avoid a water catastrophe in the nation by diverting water from the more plentiful rivers in the humid south and moving it to the industrialized north. However, while costing less than a third of the price of the Three Gorges Dam, the South North Water Transfer Project has turned out to be much more divisive. The largest project of its kind ever undertaken is the South to North Water Diversion Project. It has already taken 50 years for this enormous project to start, and construction is predicted to take almost as long. It'll eventually redirect 44.8 billion cubic meters of water annually to the urban areas in the drier north when it's finished in 2050. The project will eventually connect China's 4 major rivers, the Yangtze, Yellow, Huaihe, and Haihe. It calls for building 3 division routes that cross the nation's eastern, central, and western regions from south to north. In addition, during the 50-year era of intensive planning and research to transform Mao's original proposal into the current work system, Al Maktoum International Airport, Dubai, UAE, $82 billion. The Al Maktoum International Airport has been a significant investment. Its goal is to increase Dubai's capacity to carry 220 million passengers. Al Maktoum Airport will become the biggest airport in the world if construction proceeds as planned. It also enables the airport to function as a substantial port, moving more than 12 million tons of freight each year, increasing the number of passengers the city can fly in and out. The Dubai Air Show is held every 2 years at the Al Maktoum International Airport, an operational airport that accepts both passenger and cargo aircraft. The Dubai government, however, has considerably more ambitious ambitions for the sites. The government envisions the airport roughly midway between Dubai International Airport and Abu Dhabi Airport, eventually replacing Dubai International Airport as the city's primary airport. The airport has one major benefit over Dubai International Airport, despite being much farther away from the city: spaciousness. Dubai International Airport is enclosed on all sides, although DWC has much room for expansion. Indeed, the final output won't rely much on the existing region. For Al Maktoum International Airport, this included creating construction sequencing per the program, simulating site layout and resources, simulating construction vehicles and traffic, cranes, concrete and precast concrete, and steel reinforcement, simulating formwork, and simulating scaffolding. A contract for 15 more airlines to run flights to the airport has been signed. International Space Station, $150 billion. Unquestionably, the International Space Station was the most expensive thing ever built. Although the project is built as a collaboration between the world's top superpowers, the US NASA is responsible for most of the astronomical cost, investing $58 million over 3 decades. The cost was forecast to reach $150 billion in 2010, but by 2020, it is anticipated to soar to an astonishing $1 trillion. Over 40 separate trips were needed to complete the ISS construction, since each module was added at a time. A Proton rocket launched the first ISS module on November 20th, 1998. 2 weeks after Zarya was launched, the STS-88 space shuttle mission arrived and connected Zarya to Unity, the first of 3 node modules. With that, we've come to an end. Which of these mega projects was your favorite? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Until next time.